I'm Sophia.
And I'm Nicole, and welcome back to Good Evening KU.
Yeah, so as we know, the finals are coming up. How do you feel?
I really stayed up until 4 in the morning last night.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
What did you have to work on?
So I had 2 projects due at 7:30 this morning, and decided to crack them out Sunday night. It was pretty rough.
So you waited till Sunday?
I waited till Sunday.
Yeah.
It said due Monday, and I said, okay, due Sunday.
You know,
and
I get that. I get that.
I think the best way that I cope with finals is just trying to map out my week as best as possible.
Yeah.
But I think lately I've been sleeping in shoots.
It's kind of comfy here though.
It is kind of comfy.
I like it's warm sometimes, and you could just take a nap and then get right back at it.
True.
So I respect that.
Yeah. How do you cope with finals?
You know, I have been really lucky with my classes that I have kind of just been doing projects, so I don't really have to like study for any test. I just have to kind of, you know, make some projects, so it's a little better. But I just honestly, I get a lot of coffee, which is probably not the healthiest because like coffee will replace my meals sometimes, especially when I'm like here. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm okay with suffering for a week because I just think about the long break we're getting, and then I'm fine.
True.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite coffee shop that you go to?
I actually love Alchemy. I just like it's really like warm in there. It's really nice. I have really good coffee. Have you ever been to Henry's coffee shop before?
I have been to Henry's. Actually, there was a really interesting encounter at Henry's. So I was there, and it was really only like 10 p.m. and it was my best friend's birthday, and we were celebrating it. And this man was just screaming about how he's like, yeah, I grew up in the streets. Like, why can't I say the N-word? And it was just like a huge, it was a terrible situation. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
It was like...
There's like, I've had similar experiences at Henry's coffee shop. It's a very interesting, eclectic group of people that go there aside from students. I get it. Last time I went there, there was a lady in a wheelchair having a physical altercation with somebody. So it was entertaining. It was nice.
Yeah. See,
you know?
I like to go to Decade.
Oh, really? Okay. I've been there once because they do little concerts there, but I've actually never been there to like study or anything.
Yeah. So
that's a good idea.
One of my friends, she loves Decade, and she has like a sticker of Decade on her laptop, and I was like, I have to go see because the sticker is just a windowsill and it has the plants that are on
that's
it.
Cute.
And so I was like, okay, I have to see these plants, I have to see if they're real, you know.
Obviously.
I have to come through. And I saw them, and they're so cute, and everyone that works there is super sweet, super nice.
It's a really cute place.
And you have to try the matcha. Do you like matcha?
I love matcha.
Okay, so they have a matcha cashew latte.
Ooh, that's
and
interesting.
it is really good. I'm lactose intolerant.
I know. We've been over that.
Everyone knows I'm lactose intolerant. And cashew milk is actually super sweet.
Yeah.
And I add vanilla in it too.
Sounds good.
And it's a great way to have that nice, calming drink, but also get your caffeine in it.
Exactly.
I think I've been having a hard time trying to find my drink here on campus, like in the roastery.
Yeah, I usually just settle for regular coffee here now because like every other drink I've had here just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. No offense to the roastery, we love you.
I think
but
we need to get matcha. Y'all need to get matcha. Y'all need to get on top of it.
Yeah, if you're listening, roastery, like you heard it here first. Aside from coffee, so this weekend, I think the Chiefs won for the first time in like forever.
We kicked Tom Brady's butt.
I know. I've been seeing a lot of memes about
Tom.
it. I know.
Yeah.
It was crazy, but apparently we're gearing up to have a good season, I guess.
Yeah, AFC champs.
Yeah,
back to back.
That's what we hear.
Yeah, I love the Chiefs. Travis Kelce is my husband.
I love Travis Kelce. I also like Patrick Mahomes, but Travis Kelce is just so cute. I love him. He's really nice.
87 on the field, #1
in your heart.
Amen.
Kelce. Amen. Yeah.
Do you have any plans for winter break?
I am going to go to Florida actually to visit my mom, so it'll be nice to get away from the cold. And I'll be celebrating the new year there and all that stuff. Get to see my brothers and yeah. What about you?
I am staying in town.
I
think I was going to go to Belize.
Okay.
But
that's awesome.
Yeah, plans changed and it's okay.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be really good to be back home.
That'll be awesome. Relax and stuff. See your family. Yeah. Well, also this is our last show for the semester. So thank you guys so much for having us. We loved it. And thank you, Cal Butcher, for being pretty dope. Shout out Cal. And that'll be it for us today.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Adrian, and this is your Good Evening KU News Update.
Rapper Juice WRLD died Sunday. The Chicago-born artist had just landed at the Chicago Midway Airport when he suffered a seizure. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. A cause of death has not yet been announced. Juice WRLD was only 21 years old.
A volcano erupted on New Zealand's White Island today, leaving at least 5 people dead and 8 missing. The Prime Minister of New Zealand says that tourists from Australia, the United States, Britain, China, and Malaysia were among the missing and injured. New Zealand police say they do not expect to find any survivors.
A factory fire left 43 people dead Sunday in New Delhi. The fire swept through the 6-story factory where workers were asleep. The factory was making handbags and had a lot of raw material stored inside. Officials say this contributed to the quick spread of the flames. The incident is under investigation.
Jennifer Ananda was announced as the new mayor of Lawrence last week. Ananda is a KU graduate where she received her undergraduate degrees in film and English and later graduated with a law degree and a master's in social work. Newly elected commissioners Brad Finkeldy, Courtney Shipley, and Stuart Bowley were also seated last week.
The KU Student Senate is awaiting a response from the university to reopen its sexual assault task force. KU student government says the university's policies fall short when it comes to sexual assault and that something needs to be done. The task force was ended in 2015.
KU basketball handed Colorado their first loss Saturday, beating them 72-58. Oh yeah. Abagashi and Dotson led the Jayhawks to victory, scoring 20 and 18 points respectively. Azubuike picked up 12 points and 6 rebounds. The Jayhawks played Milwaukee tomorrow night.
This has been your Good Evening KU News Update. Stick around and Adrian will be back with the weather.
You may not hear it at first, but it's there. Our chant, rising. On this summit, callings converge, voices unify into a chorus that sounds out for good, for greatness. Can you hear it?
Hello and welcome back to Good Evening KU. I'm Adrian Campa here with our final Monday show of the semester. Now, taking a look at current weather, right now we have a temperature of 27 degrees. Our sun is starting to set, but we do have mostly clear skies with some pretty breezy winds from the northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Now, through this evening from 6 to 9 p.m., our winds will start to back off a little bit, still remaining from the northwest, but getting down to around 5 miles an hour. Our temperature should decrease to a cold 21 degrees at 9 p.m. Now for tonight, we will get back into the teens, 19 degrees, clear skies, and those light winds should remain from the west, switching directions now from 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now for tomorrow, should be a really nice day. It's going to be on the colder side, below normal for this time of year, but overall a nice December day. 36 degrees for a high, mostly sunny skies with some light and variable winds from the north-northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. We could see a gust over 20, potentially 25 miles an hour, so again, have to watch out for those winds. But towards the end of this week, our wicked winds will be returning. If you take a look at these dark colors, this dark purple and pink, those are wind gusts up to almost 50 miles an hour. You can see where we are, the little Jayhawk. That's not here yet, but around Thursday afternoon, we can start seeing this push towards us. So we can start seeing some gusts over 40 miles an hour Thursday. So if you have any outdoor activities planned for Thursday, it'll be warmer, but those winds will be very gusty that day. So that's something you definitely want to watch out for. Now, for our extended forecast, a high tomorrow of 36, warming up a bit Wednesday to 47, and then Thursday towards the weekend, we are going to get above normal temperature-wise to around 52 degrees on Thursday, 54 on Friday, but then we're going to start cooling down as our next system starts approaching. Saturday, a high of 41, then Sunday, this is when our next storm system will start to impact us. We're expecting a high temperature of 32, and we do right now have a 40% chance of those snow showers. Now, with this, it's way too early to talk about accumulations, but we could see potentially an inch. At this time, that's what models are showing. Wednesday, I'll have a better update for you. But then Monday, a 20% chance of lingering snow showers, so that's something you definitely want to check back for. But that is all we have for you today. But actually, come back. We are going to go on a quick break, and we will be back to end this semester off on a high note.
In America, Littering is becoming a bigger and bigger problem. In the U.S. alone, 250 million pieces of trash are littered each year, costing $11.5 billion in cleanup. Of that number, 40% of the trash comes from motorists on highways. We are slowly destroying our natural resources by littering so much as a society. Next time you see trash on the ground, do your part and throw it away.
All right, guys, so sadly, this is our last show of the semester. There's been some ups and downs, but I think we all learned a lot and had a great time working on this show together. Shout out to our executive producer, director, everything, Cal Butcher. He helps us a lot. And shout out to the director, Jamie. She works the behind the scenes. And Adrian, our weatherman, who will be on another show next semester. Which show will you be on?
KUJH.
So, yeah, tune into that if you want to watch Adrian continue to do weather. We've had a great semester. We're missing one of our crew, Kat, but she's here in spirit. So, yeah, just thanks for a great semester, and some of us will probably see you on a different show next semester. So, bye.
Bye.